Think before you speak. One friend asked another friend, "What did your husband gift you to celebrate your child's birth?" The friend replied that he did not give her anything. The first friend was surprised and questioned her friend as to whether this was a good thing. She asked her friend, "Does he not value you at all?" After sowing the seed of such poisonous thoughts, the first friend left, leaving her friend worried and doubtful. After some time, the husband comes home for prayer and sees his wife's sullen face. While inquiring about it, both start fighting, which leads to them cursing at each other, which leads to physical fight and eventually a divorce. Do you know the root of this problem? It was one unnecessary dialogue with a friend who had come to ask about her friend's health. Similarly, Zaid asked Hamd, "Zaid, where do you work?" Hamd, "In some store." "Zaid, what is your monthly income?" Hamd, 18,000 rupees. "Zaid, just 18,000? How do you live off so little?" Hamd breathes deeply. "What shall I say, my friend?" The conversation ends. A few days later, Hamd has become fed up of his job and asks his boss to increase his salary. The boss refuses and Hamd leaves the job and now has no job. He had work before, but now he has no work. A man spoke to another man who lived away from his son. He asked him, "Your son comes to meet you very little. Does he not have any love for you?" The man replied that his son is a busy man and has a tight work schedule. He also has a wife and children, so he has very little time. The first man said, "What do you mean? You brought him up, you nurtured him, fulfilled all his wishes, and now you rationalize with yourself for no reason that because of his other engagements he does not have any time to meet you. I tell you, this is only an excuse to not meet." After this conversation, something complaint against the son started growing in the father's heart. Whenever the son would come to meet after that, the father would only keep thinking that he has time for everyone except me. Remember, the words that leave your mouth have a deep and massive effect on others. Without any doubt, there are some people through whose tongue the shaitan speaks. In our everyday life, some questions seem very innocent to us. Why did you not buy anything for me? Why don't you have this? How can you spend your whole life with this person? How can you believe him? We unknowingly ask away many such questions innocently without thinking of their consequences. Without thinking about which seed we are about to plant in someone's heart. The seed of love or of hate and doubt. In today's times, if we go to the root of all the chaos and fights that are happening around us, most often it will be because of someone else. They don't realize that whatever they said intentionally or unintentionally can destroy someone's life. The moral. The moral of the story is that we should think carefully before we speak. Our words can have a powerful impact on others, whether we realize it or not. Sometimes, innocent questions or comments can plant seeds of doubt, hate, or negativity in someone's heart. These seeds can grow and lead to misunderstandings, fights, and even the destruction of relationships. Therefore, we should be mindful of the words we choose and avoid being troublemakers or spreaders of doubt and evil. It's important to consider the consequences of our words and strive to be kind, understanding, and supportive in our interactions with others.
Hope you have enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And also find more wonderful and exciting sentences and stories from the channel.